What's going on YouTube? It's your boy E-Dog here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the three main medals that some people might have trouble with. The one more than the others, which is the rainbow medal, which a lot of people don't know, and then the spree medal and the super medal. And this is just an easy way to get all three of them in the same area. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to load up the Nightfall. And once it loads in, you can start off by doing whatever medal you want, but I just started with the rainbow medal. And to get a rainbow medal, pretty much you're gonna need to, you can start with any gun, primary, special, or heavy. You're gonna want to kill 3 enemies with that weapon. So I think for me, I start with the heavy weapon. You kill 3 enemies with that, and then it'll say you got a streak, a heavy streak. And then once you do that, you just have to switch to your other weapon, which would be special or primary. Get 3 kills with that, and then switch to your last weapon. So for me, I go heavy there. As you can see, it says heavy streak. Switch to the special weapon, kill 3 with my special, and then special streak. And then you just switch to your primary and quickly kill 3. So a streak is pretty much killing 3 enemies within like 5 seconds, I believe it is. And yeah, so it's not like too hard to do, especially in this area. That's why this week I like to do it in the Nightfall. It just makes it really easy to do, because this area, you don't have to run anywhere for it. You don't have to ride your Sparrow to get to it. So if you're watching this within the first week of the Dawning, just load the Nightfall and it should be pretty easy. But literally, like, you could do this just throughout the normal Strike playlist. And that's another thing, like if you're doing this to complete your book, you need to do it in the Strike playlist. So yeah, that's one thing, that's why I chose the Nightfall to do it in. But as you can see here, get the heavy kills, and that finishes my rainbow. So you just need to, yeah, get 3 streaks, say primary, heavy, special. It doesn't matter the order, but you just need to do it like that. And then yeah, as you can see here, get my special kills to start, so it really doesn't matter. It just depends on the enemy. Like hobgoblins, I like to take out with the special, so you get the special streak. Drags are easy primary kills, so I just went with the primary, and then finish with the heavy later. So that is the that's how you get the rainbow one. It's easy. Like if you don't know how to get it, it could be hard, but like once you hear how to do it, it's pretty easy. And if you find the right area to do it as well, it just makes it that much easier. But even here, I'm using a heavy, or not a heavy, I'm using a rocket launcher. You don't need to use a rocket. Probably it'd actually be better just use a machine gun, to be honest, because this way you need to clump them. But there, as you can see, I got my rainbow bounty, and earlier I got it from my record book. But another thing I want to point out, as you can see here, if you're loaded in with another player who's just stealing your kills, you might as well just go to orbit and load in again and try and get fresh just by yourself lobby. But here we're going to start getting into the spree, and for a spree, it's pretty much 2 streaks in a row. I don't believe it matters which weapon you use, like, to get those streaks. I was just using my primary, but yeah, it's just 2 streaks, so it would be, you get your first streak within the 5 seconds, and I think the counter would restart for another 5 seconds to get the next one. So just wait until there's about 6 enemies close by to start killing them. That's what I would say, because a streak is 6, or a spree is 6, sorry. And then yeah, another thing is, like, I was just using like a regular gun for my like rainbow one. I was just using my crucible loadout pretty much. I didn't change it. But yeah, I would use, what I found was the bad juju did really good for this, because as I was getting my spree medals, once I loaded my super, which was why I used the bad juju, it would help me get my super quicker for those super medals. And then once you just found for the super medal, you have to kill 5 enemies within 1 super. So once I loaded my super, for the Titan I used the hammer, just because it's like the time period makes it easier for the 5 kills. As you can see there, gets 5 kills, and then it says forging and fire. It says different depending on what subclass you have. Just don't, it's not the cycle of light one, you just have to remember that. So yeah, you want that forging and fire, or whatever it'll say. I think it's plus 600 as well. And yeah, if you're using Warlock, I would just use the Stormcaller, and if you're using Hunter, I would use the Blade Dancer. I just find those would be the best supers for this. And yeah, you just kill your 5 enemies once they group, and then you can also, yeah, just again, rinse and repeat. Get here, you can get your spree medals while you're waiting for your super to recharge. But as you can see here, once in a while the enemies will move against each other, and there's gonna be like Shanks with like yellow bars and solar shields. You might as well just wait for them to leave, because you're not gonna like do anything to them. So you just wait for them to leave, and then yeah, rinse and repeat. You just get your spree kills until you get your super, then you get your super, and you're just gonna be getting medals all day. So yeah, that's about it. As you can see here, I'm just finishing them off. I get my final super thing for my record book. You see it there. So in the video you could see I finished the record book for all of them, the rainbow, the spree, and the super medals. So it's just a really quick way to do it, in my opinion. You can just play through strikes, but like this way I just found it to be really easy. And as you can see here, pot of gold, 12, 398, and then 50 in the super. I finish it off. And I even finish off my bounty one as well. I had just enough bounties to get that one, so I finished all the Vanguard. And then literally I was like, I just need to finish this book. So later I ended up going to the Crucible and doing some Sparrow racing, and I finished that as well. So my whole book is complete now, which is really nice. And yeah, as you can see here, I'm going to show you a little bonus. I got the Saladin's tag, so I'm just going to open that chest quick and show you guys what's inside. And yeah, it's pretty disappointing, to be honest. It's not that great. So you get 3 Days of Iron ornaments and 50 motes of light, which is pretty shit, to be honest. I mean, the ornaments are nice for your armor, but like I was expecting the other ones you got like exotic. So yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys have any questions on how to get the medals, if I didn't explain something, you can comment it below. If you liked the video and you found it helpful, please hit the like button. It would help me out. And subscribe if you haven't already. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.